Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the most anticipated TV shows of 2022. 2022 will see some impressive shows debut. Here are some most important anticipated TV shows from Marvel's Moon Knight to I think How I Met Your Father reboot. Many TV shows are returning and some new TV shows are debuting in 2022, with some of them being highly anticipated since they were announced. 2021 saw many new shows debut both on traditional TV programming and streaming platforms alike, with the biggest debut probably being all Marvel original shows on Disney Plus that started at the beginning of the year with WandaVision. 2022 will see Disney Plus expanding on those, not only for Marvel original shows debut, but also for those belonging to the Star Wars franchise. So here are some list of shows that are going to debut in 2022. And one is How I Met Your Father. It will be streaming on Hulu. The How I Met Your Father spin-off will focus on the character of Sophie, played by Haley Duff, in the present timeline starting in 2020, and Kim Cattrall in the future, telling her son that the story how she met his father. Using the same format of 2005 sitcom, the show will not only play homage to it, but it will also like have use the gimmick of telling the story to the son to do the same of the viewers. So the How I Met Your Father will premiere on Hulu in January 28. The second is The Lord of Rings on Amazon Prime. The eighth episode of Lord of Rings Season 1 is set to take place in the Second Age of Middle-earth before events of both the books and the movies. Season 1 was filmed in the New Zealand, just like the epic saga directed by Peter Jackson. Although the following seasons 5 were announced by Amazon will be filmed in UK. The Lord of Rings is set to release on Amazon Prime Video on September 2. The next show is Daisy Jones and the Six. It will be released on Amazon Prime. The Daisy Jones and the Six miniseries, produced by Reese Witherspoon's company Hello Sunshine, is based on 2029 best-selling novel of the same name by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which focuses on the legendary fictional rock band The Six and their collaboration with solo artist Daisy Jones. The other is Moon Knight. It will be released on Disney Plus. The story of six-episode show will follow the Mark Spector, Oscar Isaac, uh, an ex-marine with a dissociative identity disorder, as he is chosen to be the host of Egyptian moon god Khonshu. Moon Knight will be part of Marvel Phase 4 original TV shows to be released on Disney Plus. Its release date hasn't yet to be announced. Star Wars Andor. It will be also released on Disney Plus. Diego Luna will reprise his roles as title character Cassian Andor in the 12-episode prequel to the Rogue One Star Wars story, Star Wars Andor. The show will serve as origin story for the hero of Star Wars standalone movie, but not many details on its plot are available at the moment. Its precise premiere date is still unknown, but Star Wars Andor is set to be the release between July and September. The next TV series is Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. Disney Plus. Ewan and Hayden will reprise the roles of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader respectively in Disney Plus show Obi-Wan Kenobi. Not at all is known about the plot except the fact that it will explore the event between episode 3 The Revenge of Sith and episode 4 The New Hope. A release date of the 6th episode 2020 show TV show is not yet available. House of the Dragon HBO. Based on the book of Foreign Blood by George R. R. Martin, House of the Dragon season will have almost 10 episodes. It will focus on the House Targaryen, more specifically on the beginning of the end of the Targaryen influence and dominance. House of the Dragon boasts many big names, including Doctor Who's Matt Smith as Daemon Targaryen, and its release date is still unknown. The Gilded Age. It will also release on HBO. Just like House of Dragon, The Lord of Rings, The Gilded Age productions were also halted because of COVID-19 pandemic. The show, created by Downton Abbey, Jolene's Fellows, and set in New York and what is commonly referred to as American Gilded Age, the economic boom of 80s, the Golden Age stars Christian Brasky and Cynthia Nixon among others, and it is set to premiere on January 4 on HBO Max. Single Drunk Female. The single-camera comedy will premiere on Freeform, which ordered the show back in February. Single Drunk Female will have 10 episodes run, and it follows Samantha Fink as she moves back to her mother house to avoid jail time after a spectacularly bad and very public embarrassment. The show will premiere on January 20. The other is Inventing Anna. It will be released on Netflix. The 9-episode drama show Inventing Anna is produced by Shonda Rhimes and Betsy Beers, and it is second show to come out uh, of Rhimes and Netflix multi-million-dollar deal based on the New York article How Anna Delvey Tricked New York Party People by Jessica Pressler. It's inspired by a real-life story that exposed the scam artist Anna Sorokin, Anna Dalway, which was name used by the socialite fraudster. It's played by Ozark Julia Garner. It will be released on February 2020. Uh, I think it will be released on February 11. The other show is She-Hulk. It will release on Disney Plus, and it is the last episode of our list. Last show of the list. The 10-episode legally dramedy will see Mark Ruffalo reprise his role as Bruce Banner, and it will star Orphan Black Tatiana Maslany as his cousin Jennifer Walters. She-Hulk, part of Marvel Phase 4. The TV shows will follow the titular character Jennifer Walters, a lawyer specializing in cases that involve superhumans and who can also transform, like her cousin, into a stronger, green-tinted version of herself. She-Hulk release date is not yet been announced, but it remains one of the most anticipated TV shows for 2022. So that was the video, guys. Let me know what you think. Which show is the most anticipated for you, and please subscribe and support.